Hi, I'm LDS in Medium, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to try to bring religion and spirituality closer together, and this is what this pod is all about. I will talk about my own thoughts and feelings as I am both LDS and have spiritual gifts, something that I've had my whole life, but I always thought that it was hard to combine these gifts with my religion. This has torn me into two directions, and I have talked to many people who feel the same way. I can't choose not to have my spiritual gifts, but I can choose how I use them. And I always want to use them for good and to help others. I believe my heavenly parents gave them to me for a reason. So, this is me. Join my quest for knowledge. December 12th. Today is the last episode for this year. Today is December 12th, 12/12. And today, we will look into the parable in Luke chapter 12, verses 15 through 21. But we will start in verse 13. Someone in the crowd said to him, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." Jesus replied, "Man, who appointed me a judge or an arbiter between you?" Then he said to them, "Watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in abundance of possessions." And he told them this parable. The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. He thought to himself, "What shall I do? I have no place to store my crops." Then he said, "This is what I'll do. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grain. And I'll say to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry." But God said to him, "You fool. This very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich towards God." I think there are different sorts of people with a poor mindset. Money is hard, it gets scarce. You have to work hard to get money. Or money is the root of all evil, or money is the energetic exchange for services. Or the money I earn is mine. Or money comes and goes. Or I have to save up and not spend any. There are many money mindsets. I know. I tend to look at the lack side of money. Always more out than in. And yet, somehow I always have enough when I pay my tithing and put God first. Money is the currency on this earth, and it is needed for survival. It can be nice to have in order to feel safe or provided for. But money doesn't make happiness. It can provide shelter, food, safety, leisure, but it's not happiness. But it's not evil either. It's just money. You put the emotional trigger to the word. How do you view money? How did your family view money growing up? We have many limiting beliefs attached to money and a lot of emotional triggers too. But we need to understand that God created us for abundance in all shapes and forms. If we don't have it in our lives, it's because we're still in a learning process. I know I'm in the learning process, and I'm staying here because I'm a little afraid of what having a lot of money would do to me. If I could get a lot of money, would that change me, the one I am today? Here Jesus warns us about keeping the money for ourselves, and he tells us we cannot bring it into the next life. It's just not happening. When we leave this earth, we leave everything behind. The only thing we can bring with us is our life experiences and the person that we have evolved into, and maybe the relationships we have formed. But that is it. So what would be worth pursuing more? Being a worthy son and daughter of God, or fame and fortune? On the other hand, I think some people manage to have both, but they put God first and realize the fame and fortune is a gift to use to serve this world for the better. I've seen so many Scrooges in this world, people that get wealthy, but no matter how much money they have, they feel poor and like they can lose it. So money becomes an obsession and they hide it in order to keep it. But money is supposed to flow like ebb and tide, in and out in a constant flux, like breathing. You breathe in and you breathe out. Don't try to hold the breath. Release it and trust that you will be able to take another breath, and then release it and take another. Today, as a gift, I will give you a money mind meditation. Be the light, share the light, spread the light, shine. This is my journey. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. Please download, like, share, and subscribe, and help spread the light and spread the word to expand our community. Let's bring more love, peace, and unity to this world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always be grateful, kind, and loving. Be brave and remember to step out of your comfort zone and smile. If you support us on Patreon, you will get access to our meditations and extra materials so you can download them as MP3. Also, we now have a Facebook group, which you can access from our Facebook community. Please answer the questions as you apply to participate. It will be a safe haven where we can keep discussing religion and spirituality, our spiritual gifts, and self-development. Remember, one person can make a difference, but together we can change the world. Money Mind Meditation. For this meditation, just sit or lay down comfortably if you can. I want to do this meditation in a way that you can listen to it, so it will not necessarily be a closed eyes meditation. But of course, if you want to do it that way, go ahead and close your eyes when you want. But I do want you to start by focusing on your breath. Breathe in long. Breathe out. Breathe in again long and fill up your lungs. Hold it for a second and then relax and let go of the tension and release the air. Breathe in again and hold. Release, and when your lungs are empty, just pause a moment before you start to inhale again. I want you to focus on the pauses while breathing. Breathe in and pause. How does your body feel when your lungs are full with oxygen? Just be aware of everything that you feel and think. And then exhale and push it a bit. Try to empty out your lungs as much as you can and find the space feeling in the pause. Just be in that feeling where no inhale or exhale exists, but just emptiness. How does it feel being in that state? For me, it's my favorite state. The moment of anticipation for a new breath, a fresh start, the feeling that something is about to happen. Breathe a few more times, in, pause, and out. Pause, in, pause, and out. Pause. In, pause, and out. Pause, in, pause, and out. Pause. In, pause, and out. Pause, in, pause, and out. Pause. In, pause, and out. Pause. In, pause, and out. Pause. Now I want you to think about money. What happens in your body as you think the word money? Does it tense up anywhere? Does it feel good? Do you start to feel anxious? Just note whatever feeling that comes into your body. Acknowledge them and let them go. What thoughts get into your head as you think about money? Describe it with words. Easy, hard, bad, good, necessary, brutal, longing, dreaming, work, spend, get, give, have, lose. Just every word that you think of in regards to money. Just think them and let them go. Now I want you to visualize the stars on the sky. Look at all the stars up in the sky and describe them. Countless, abundance, infinite. Just put the words describing the stars in the sky. And now think of the grain of sand on the ocean floor. What words would you use to describe the sand on all the beaches and in every lake and ocean on the earth? Now, I want you to think of every drop of water that exists on the earth. Find words to describe every drop of water on earth. Air. Find words to describe every oxygen molecule that exists in the air around us. Abundance, infinite, overwhelming, uncountable, unmeasurable, overflowing, constant. Just find words that describes this kind of amount that we're thinking about. Money is abundant. It's infinite. It's overflowing. It's everywhere. It's a gift. It comes easily, effortlessly. Just like breathing in, it flows into your life. And you breathe out. You use it and you let it go, so much more can come back to you. Money is meant to be used, not stored. Energy is meant to flow, not be stagnant. Now, think back to the word money. What emotions does it evoke inside of you this time? And what thoughts comes to mind? I want you to close this meditation off with a moment of gratitude. Envision moments in your life money has come to you, and anchor the feeling of gratitude inside of you. Gratitude is a powerful feeling, and just fill up your entire body with a feeling of gratitude. and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you feel like doing this meditation over again, just do it. Go deeper each time you do it. Get rid of old thoughts holding you back and make room for new thoughts and growth patterns. Be the light, share the light, spread the light, shine